Hello everybody, welcome back to some Liquor Store Simulator. We have deliveries, so what I'm going to do is just accept these deliveries, make a little extra money. You know what? I've done this 3 times now, and I don't know if I had deliveries before that I just didn't do, or... Oh, look at that. Yeah, I don't know. So if you guys saw... It said I needed one of these salt chip things. I pulled one off the shelf and it didn't count. It's the only problem I'm having with this game is that little glitch. But other than that, this is such a smooth game. Also, the grid system, if you saw me last time put the thing down here. Oh man, it's so nice. I wish more simulator games and stuff had a grid system. Make it a lot easier to, you know, lay down some fixtures. But we're just making deliveries. And I was saying, like, I don't know if I was supposed to make deliveries yesterday in the game or not, but we'll see. Okay. There's a little of this. A little of that. And I'll take some more. Okay, good. Wasn't sure if I got it or not. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, see, I just took 3 bags off the shelf. And it only gave me credit for 2. It's so frustrating. I don't know if it's just that quicker, like, box system, because I think I just lost the candies too. Man, I'm losing a lot of inventory right now. It's actually pretty damn wild to think about losing all of that inventory. Oh man. Alright, let's do a little of that. And now we are good to replenish the store. Looking pretty decent. Oh yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It's great to see you. It is great to be playing this game. It's actually quite a good game. Like I said, I streamed this on Twitch a little while ago, and it was freaking awesome. Oh my god, I was having a good time playing this. It's just one of those games you can just kind of relax and get lost in. That's what I love about the stream, when you're just vibing and having a good time. Oh man. I don't know. It's something you can't make up. You can't replicate it. You can't force it. You just got to enjoy it, ride the wave, and then when it's over, you know? But it's just kind of like anything in life. And I know I've talked about this before too, but it's just like, you know, if you're hanging out with your friends, you never know when it's the last time you're going to see your friends. You never know when it's the last time y'all are going to get together on an Xbox party or in a Fortnite group or, you know, whatever it is. Hanging out, playing sports, you know, a barbecue, like literally anything could happen. And good, bad, you know, people drift away for many reasons or whatever happens in life. So just enjoy those times. If you're a little tired for work the next day, like, yeah, that's all right. You can make up sleep, but, you know, if that's the last time you're hanging out with your friends and you don't even know it yet, like, you're going to regret not hanging out with them, you know? And that's a really real thing. I know it's a little morbid kind of to think about, but it's also reality, you know, and it's just, it sucks that, like, that is a fact. I mean, that technically there was a last day that we all hung out with our friends outside, or, you know, there was a last day that we saw our friends from high school or whatever, you know, and it just is what it is. Looks like I have an upgrade point. Oh, wow. I'm not going to use it yet, though, because I have to spend $100 and the upgrade point. I have $67 left after this delivery. So I'm not going to be able to actually have the stuff in store. So next time we are at the computer, then we'll do the upgrade, because I think I'll have the money by then, especially after a few deliveries, maybe ease up on the replenishment a little bit, you know? Also, I have some beer already on the shelf here, so, like, I could totally get away with not replenishing that expensive beer. Oh, yeah. And again, I know that's a little, like, weird to think about, or like kind of tough, but it is a real thing. I mean, that's just something. I mean, I've talked about it a few times too, where, like, you know, one holiday was the last holiday I had in my grandparents' basement back in Maryland, you know. That was it. It was the last holiday I had there. Last holiday that we all spent together in that, you know, just nostalgic area that I basically grew up in, right? And there's a lot of pictures and a lot of memories of it, but it just doesn't even exist anymore. So, I don't know. We also tend to look back on golden years and times in our past and try and recapture those moments and stuff. And it's like, Those are moments past for a reason, right? You know, you're not going to be able to have them again. You're not going to be able to relive them. So just make new golden years right now, you know? And people think, oh, well, I can't because of this or that. It's like, nah, it's just, look, bills and responsibilities cloud your judgment. You know, yeah, we have to take care of stuff. Yeah, we have to do adult stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, you can still make the best of any situation if you are looking for the best in any situation. Because I know, like, I've been in a horrible situation for years now. Like, if I'm being real, like, finances, things like that, you know, I mean, I've had really tough personal things happen that, you know, they happen to all of us, but it's just like, it's a lot at once, you know, and instead of me sitting here and dwelling on it, I'm like, no, just going to enjoy YouTube. I'm going to enjoy your company. I'm going to make some great stuff and hang out. I'm going to, you know, stream and have a damn good time on Twitch and, you know, whatever else I'm doing. And, like, if I look back on these years in a few years and I'm in a great spot, I'm going to think, like, damn, I did all of that to get to here. That's awesome. And if I'm in a worse spot, I'll look back and say, hey, you know what? I'm glad I enjoyed those moments. I didn't think it could get worse, but it did. So, you know, you never know. I realize that's easier said than done, too. But, you know, it's always worth trying. Like I say, positivity is not about being happy or in a good spot. Positivity is just giving yourself optimism, the idea that potentially you can pull yourself out of any situation. You can dig yourself out of this hole. You know, making your life a little more optimistic for yourself and for others. Because there's people that have it great that are really negative people. You all know these people. You know, they have all the money in the world or, you know, just tons of opportunity, great things around them, and still try to make everything seem so negative, you know? I don't know people that are in a horrible situation and show it off like a badge of honor, but I know a lot of people that are in great situations that try to make themselves look worse than, you know, or like make their situations look worse. And I get it, you know, you want to relate to people. You don't want to act like you're all in the best situation and you're like high over somebody or something. But I mean, really, like, if you're in a good spot, like, just appreciate it. If you're in a tough spot, you know, do your best. That's all you can ever ask for. You know, there's no reason to make it harder on yourself, and people tend to. I don't know why. Let's see what you got for me. I know it's all preachy and stuff, and it's kind of heavy for this, but I don't know. These supermarket simulator games, it always makes me remember, like, working and everything, you know? And that's the thing. I loved my job. I was the kind of person who was like, I'm happy to be working. I mean, there were definitely tough times. There were tough moments, but I loved hanging out with people. I loved working. I loved teaching people stuff. It was a very good time, you know? So I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to be full-time creating and this and that. It was like, no, I didn't even want to be. That was just a circumstantial, you know, situation. It just happened. And so, like, I don't know. I mean, I definitely look back on those times, and I think those were great times. And hopefully you know, if I have to go back to work or whatever happens, like, I look back on these times and go, hey, I did everything I could to make this happen and, you know, took advantage of the opportunity I was given by all these wonderful buddies, including yourselves, you know? Like, anybody listening to this right now, just a huge thank you. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter where we go or what happens or anything like this. Just the fact that we even tried, right? Or you're here spending your time with me, or you're just relaxing doing this. If I'm giving back to you in some way by doing this, like, that's awesome. And I'm glad it's the way it is, you know? I wouldn't want it the other way right now. Yeah, I'm just looking around right now. There's a time capsule, right? I'm looking around right now. I'm in the current house I'm in the current situation I'm in. And when this comes out, or a few years after this comes out, I can't wait to see where we are. Doesn't matter where we are, but we'll make the best of it for sure, you know? And that's literally, you can practice what you freaking preach, right? Dale D. The man's name is Dale D. Dale D. Oh, God. Jill Robin. Some of these names, like, they don't seem like they'd be real names. And then sometimes I instantly forget what I just said or make up words. Like, if she was Jill Robin, I immediately was like, Jail Robin, what a weird name. It's like, her name was not Jail. Come on, dude. You done yet? Let's go. Come on. Doris Hall. Well, that's good. That's adorable. That was... Oh my god, that was one of the worst ones I've ever done. Come on, dude. Not like this. I don't edit these, like, heavily, so I can't even take that out. I mean, I can take it out, but I'm not going to, because that would be crazy. Like I say, we do 100%, like, straight shot, one-shot recording. First sentence to last sentence. I don't take stuff out. You guys know exactly what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, what I'm doing. Any dumb shit I say or do is going to be left in here. These songs sound so familiar. I don't know what the hell I'm listening to. Alright, let's see. Lori Ward. Let's see. What you guys got for me? I wish I owned a store like this, although I bet they get robbed a lot or held up. My dad actually owned one of these kind of stores. When I was a kid, I went in there and I bit a whole bunch of candy bars and stuff. It was a different time back in the day. Let's see. I keep saying let's see. I hate that. I gotta stop saying that. But I'm trying to collect my thoughts for when these guys are done wasting my store's time. Alright, Dale Walker. Yo. Dale Walker, I barely knew her. Yvonne Carr. Man, she got some wide shoulders in that picture. That was crazy, dude. She looked like a freaking ditto. Maria Hunt. But anyway, we're just relaxing here. I don't know how the employees and stuff work yet in this game, so that'll be funny when we cross that bridge and come to it. I don't... Jesus Christ. I don't know what saying I just used either, but it is what it is. That's in the past. Alright, Donald Bennett, you're out of here. There we go. Pretty good day of sales. Not too bad. Loan payment was done. Supply cost, yeah. We made some profit, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we got some price changes. New orders available. New orders available. What? What are we talking about here? 382. Nice. Sounds good. 507. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So, we can upgrade something. The beer, the snacks. The snacks, though, the chocolate pack costs a lot of money, so I don't think I'm doing that one. We could do the glasses and stuff. I don't think so, though. Wine isn't bad. We just have to spend so much money to upgrade everything. What we have space for now is beer. So we can get the ale, cider, and the stout. See, there we go. Oh, new orders, the deliveries. That's right. Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha. So, we definitely want those. That's 100% guaranteed. I need to take the deliveries. Also, I have to replenish the store, so we'll make the deliveries, and then we might have to replenish the store next time we pick it up. And hopefully I won't be in such a crazy freaking make sure you take care of every moment preachy mood. Although, I don't know. Life advice, man. I'm old. I've been doing this a while. And I don't mean like streaming and creating. I've only been doing that for a few years, but just life in general. I've done a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of things. I've made a lot of things happen. I've done a lot of things wrong and a lot of things right. And so, you know, hopefully I'm trying to learn from my own mistakes still every day, you know. But hopefully I can help other people, especially younger people, like kind of get through things. Because, man, there's not a whole lot of people that'll guide you in the right direction. You know, people try to tell you like good life lessons and things, but won't really relate it. And I always found that kind of tough because, like, I knew what people wanted, but I didn't know why people wanted that. People just said, "Oh, that's the way it is. You got to do that because that's why." But it's like, I don't. What does that mean? You know? So I don't know. Hopefully, I can help out in some way, and not a, I don't know, preachy kind of like do as I'm told, old guy kind of way. Oh, come on, man. Look, they just took my fucking water bottle away. They took 2 waters off the shelf, and it only gave me credit for one of them. I hate when that happens. I'm sure this will be patched by the time the game, like, or by the time this playthrough comes out, and I'm just going to be complaining about things. People are like, oh, it's been changed for years, man. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know. Either way, y'all, I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I don't need to be on there. I will see you all next time. We're going to replenish the store, open her up again, and hopefully get another product license next time. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I will see you next time.